I was paid good money to be a wedding server, be a bartender, all of them things, food prep assistant. I stopped working for companies because they were cheating me, paying me maybe 15, 20 an hour. They're getting double out. I'm doing all this damn work. Or sometimes the people didn't even let you work for them. They don't want to pay you. Are you kidding me? It took this bitch like 3 weeks for her to pay me. You should have paid me that same day. Your company, write me my check at the end of my shift when I go home. So I know how hospitality workers get taken advantage of. I know a lot of people get taken advantage of in service industries. I didn't work down there everywhere. Corporate world, retail, telemarketing. I never worked fast food. I did work at a pizza shop. That's how I know Pizza Gate real. I used to work at Little Caesars Pizza, so I know they're pedophiles and child molesters. Because they would all come in there to order their pizza. And they were ordering children. So back to what me saying. How I put all this together. Well, so after seeing Carolyn's sister wouldn't help me, and Carolyn herself wouldn't help me, kept saying, oh, my boyfriend don't want you to live here. But then you move and get this place, another apartment that she didn't think I knew about. Keep changing her name every couple of months, changing all this shit, so I couldn't find her, and her friends protecting her. Imagine, every time you speak about your children, you go to the police, you go to the FBI, you go to court, you get locked up. You lose everything. I got out of jail and all these places so many times with not a dime, not even an ID, not even a fucking coat. And I'm still alive. And I never had to sell my soul or sell my body. I don't even sell drugs no more. A long time ago, I was a teenager, okay? So what I'm saying, I thought, you have to know that you have the power to beat anything in this world. Believe in the Lord. So then I wound up going to shelter after shelter where I would just be abused, harassed. Carolyn would just call me with her bullshit and threaten me that she's gonna put my kids in foster care. Well, I can't get them right now. Where you at? Because you won't tell me. You keep moving around and using the police to harass me and all this shit. So flash forward to 2014. When I went to the Virginia Williams Resource Center in January to say, you know what, enough's enough. For 2 years I've been fighting to get my children. And I need shelter accommodations or some type of, because there's multiple housing programs in DC. It's called, I was in one where they paid for your first month rent, security deposit, and was supposed to pay a portion of your rent for up to 18 months. ERAP, Emergency Rental Assistance Program. Under Mayor Adrian Fenty, they stole all the money out of the program, and lots of people got kicked out in the street. It's only because I won my settlement against the United States Department of Transportation, because I'm not a liar. You can look it up. It's a fact, 2010. Department of Employment Services. I was there, Office of Administrative Hearings. I won back pay, and then I won about $1,500 a month for compensation. I proved I did above and beyond. Even when I worked at the Department of Transportation, Grace Reedy, that's who Carolyn Kirk was being at that time. Because all this bitch do is play different roles and shit. Like, I don't know, it's her bitch, I'm not a witch. Anyway. She wanted me to go to mediation, right? I had gotten a detail to get away from this whore. And she wanted to go mediation and said she wanted to be the mediator. The arbitrator. Arbitrator decision is binding. Are you kidding me? Who'd agree to that? My undergrad degree is in pre-law from the University of Maryland, University College. I graduated with a 3.6. I am nobody's fool. I was also working in the office of the chief counsel, so you'd think they would know better. Oh no, these Harvard and Yale educated liars, skull and crossbones, anyone thought they were better than me, smarter than me. And Grace Reedy not a real Jew. Grace Reedy and Kathleen there suing poor little me. Look it up. I was facing their felonies from these idiots. Every time I spoke up. So let's see. Why did they ask me for Carolyn's number? And I started to notice that whenever I spoke up about Carolyn, people wanted her phone number. Why? I said, what do you want to call her for? They would even call her in front of me. She won't answer. I was like, exactly. Because she never answer, right? And so what you want to call her for? She's not going to tell you no good. Why would I, give you her number. But of course, I would give it to them to see what they're going to do. And every time I gave it to them, or every time I would call, get this stupid bitch on the phone, I wound up going to jail. I'd wind up having something worse happen to me. And that's what happened to me. Yep. In fact, they kept sending me to so many 5150 holes. See, a 5150 hole is basically anybody can say that they think you're a danger to yourself or others. Don't have to have any proof. There's no probable cause. There's no burden of proof. There's nothing. I could call the police on you right now and say, I don't think they are safe. I think they are a danger. I think this is either suicidal, homicidal, or that you're incompetent to take care of yourself. None of those fit me, clearly. And yet, that's what the government did to me. 15 times in 1 year. Yeah, serious shit. So, actually, almost 2 years. But my point is, they did it to me so much that I went and filed at that point for unemployment. No, not unemployment. I filed for Social Security, Disability, and SSI. Because I have many work credit. Been working since I was 14 and how to work permit. I'm enjoying myself. So what else happened? Going down memory lane. I won. First, they denied me like they deny everyone. And that's sad because the people that really need the help. I mean, I had got diagnosed with major depression. Don't you think if all this shit happened to you, you might be a little depressed? That's it, that's all. In fact, that's how I won my claim against the United States Department of Transportation. I went to psychiatrists, psychologists, employee assistants, counseling, the whole nine to prove. I had a heart murmur 2 times, almost had fucking heart attacks, okay? At 28 years old, healthy woman, just gave birth to 2 daughters. Are you kidding me? Stress. That's why I quit on their ass and made them pay me for it. Oh, you don't want me to work? I'll stay home. And now you pay me to do it. So I stay home mom for several years, which is why many people got to see me working with all these politicians who are politricians. Former Governor Martin O'Malley of Maryland, former Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown, Congressman right now. They're all crooked. They're all corrupt. All of them. They are, man. You look at them and be like, oh, they care about people. Bull fucking shit. Bullshit. What else happened? Well, basically, we went to court. And of course, first this bitch tries to get her straight out on me. And all her friends is the judge, and they all laughing. And then, of course, here comes Adrian in the court trying to harass me, and she's laughing. They all think it's funny. Till the judge kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck about y'all, because the Lord come deal with your ass. I don't give a fuck, So I said, the bitch got a year. You got a year that I have to stay away? Okay. I don't give a fuck. Like, I already knew what I was facing, and the Lord going to intervene. That's why I keep speaking up about it. So, of course, the 1 year drops. And this is how I noticed that when I asked, she was supposed to get served. See, when someone is accusing you of harassing them, and she trying to accuse me of harassing her, you have to have the other party answer. So my answer was, no, you stole my children. You wanted me to sign my children over to them. You are actually the one abusing me, harassing me. See what I'm saying? And they refused to serve her. Said, oh, she's like Kathy Lanier. So that was my first clue right there. Because why is the police always harassing me, especially when it comes to my children, and won't help me? When have you known the police to not render assistance? You took an oath to serve and obey. Serve and protect, but also to obey. Because you took an oath to obey Satan. That's how I know they got the wrong person. The wrong Lucifer. Someone pretending to be Lucifer. No, it's me, darling. So Carolyn's got to get the fuck off the throne. I had it with that bitch anyway. Just the old miserable dyke. I'm a young, happy dyke. And I don't want you, bitch. Jealous. Have a wife. She don't. He the one that's sitting up there doing all this shit to folks stealing their children. Anyway, bitch got it coming. Adrian too. Because I was speaking up about him at the same time. When I ran for city council, Kathleen there, look it up. Perishing Park protest, Trinidad is where I had lived. One of the neighborhoods, sitting up there. doing an unconstitutional roadblock. You can't stop. Like the stop and frisk of New York with Mayor Bloomberg. And Mayor Bloomberg not only campaigned for Muriel and funded Fenty, but look at how Muriel had to get her dog ass out there and support him, even though he's stopping frisk black people. Really? Insane. Fucking insane. And I always told people that Muriel Bowser to me was nobody but Agent Fenty in a wig. I'm going to test that theory too when the Lord comes. So here you have the mayor, Adrian, corrupt as hell. Everybody know he kicked millions of dollars to pieceaholics. Look it up. And they ain't do shit but buy Gucci hats and bullshit. Kid got killed in their custody. They were human trafficking. DC is like Sodom and Gomorrah. It's Rome, y'all. Did you know DC used to be called Rome? So don't it make sense that Donald Trump is like Nero? Wake the fuck up, y'all. Look at the architecture. Look at the styles. The Republicans. The Republic. The Democrats. Look at the poverty pimps, man. Come on. And the Republicans are like, I guess we call wealthy pimps, because they are pimps. They all do the same shit. They just have different bases of funders, you see. Democrats have the unions and the liberals, and Republicans have the idiots and the business and big corporation and the farmers. That's what they help, and the oil companies and things like that. You get what I'm saying? So they're all crooked. They just do it on different levels. Ah, boy, let me get to the bottom of this shit, because I hope the Lord will come. Let's see. All these years, I was on a run. I mean, you would get tired of being abused. You know, the marshals, the jails, all this shit, the police. I've had U.S. Capitol police come lock me up from the FBI building because they said I had a warrant. When I went to file a inquiry, I said, look, kidnapping is a Class A felony, especially when you take a child across state lines without the parent consent. She don't have custody either. So then they run and lock me up, of course. Then they release me the next day. But obviously that affects my life. I lose everything. They keep my ID, they keep my phone, they do all this shit to me. Let me out in the middle of March, cold ass weather, with not even a fucking jacket on. I mean, damn. And for years, my ID kept getting stolen. In fact, my DC ID got stolen, and I filed a police report 2012. Just like my U.S. Department of Transportation one badge that let you in any federal building got stolen too. You know who had access to my storage unit? Carolyn Curry, because I gave her the key at that time in case anything happened. And of course, she knew that I couldn't pay the storage. So who you think went and got all my stuff? I just continue to live my life like it's them. Because everybody know I'm the queen. I'm going to do my royal inheritance. The whole earth. Lord, come.
That trail that we think Paige was leaving on purpose, like a trail of pop.
So he's sitting up there. So they've been stealing people's children for years because DC had been known for doing that, overriding parents' rights, stealing their children, placing them in foster care or with other people. People getting money to take care of your children. Carolyn Curry, as we call social scientist, that was her exact role, even though she's supposed to be a pretrial officer. And she had been putting dirty errands on people for years, and that's how they were stealing people's children. See, I figured it out. I said, why is it that, women who have to be in a justice system, what's the number one thing they want to do? Take your children. They want to lock you up because they feel like, well, now we got your kids. You see. And that's why you see so many moms and grandmoms in jail, and sisters and aunts and all that to have children. And, not everyone is about person. You have to wonder, why is motherhood under attack from the brotherhood? Because society is run by a brotherhood. They're hateful to women. They're hateful to everyone. They only care about themselves. If you're not wealthy, if you're not willing to get on your knees and suck some man off and let another man go on your back there, they don't want you, because that's what they do. They eat shit, they drink piss, they fuck animals, they drink pig's blood. They hurt children. How more disgusting can it be? And now they're crashing your stock markets. They giving you rations of food. They're putting you under quarantine and lockdown. And you don't think there's a bigger agenda at play? Why are they running? Why are they in the underground bunkers? Because they know the shit is up, man. It's time. It is time. Fuck the bullshit. It is time. And I know because everything happened in my life. This I know. So back to Carolyn and all these crooked ass folk. So I kept being under pretrial supervision and I kept speaking up about that. I said every time I turn around, my pretrial worker is lying on me, trying to get me step back, send me to court. I never had a dirty year because again, I don't do drugs. And at that time, we became legal. So I don't have to worry. And the judges, they didn't even test for that. So they really know they were fucked up. So they could never get me with a dirty year in. They could never get me when I do what I'm supposed to do because I did whatever the hell these idiots wanted me to do just so I could prove that Carolyn stole my children, that Agent Fenty was still harassing me and stealing money from the city. Millions he stole. I mean, damn. Sinclair Skinner, look him up. You have Blue Sky Construction, Scotty Irvin, look him up. I already told you about Ronald Moulton and J.H. Abraham, piece of holics, look it up. These are facts. These are fucking facts. Let's see, John J. Falciccio or whatever was on Obama's team. They're all on the same team. Was on Muriel's election and all that. Why did he get $240,000? He made up a non-profit Fast Forward. And when Adrian got voted out of office in 2010, when his administration was ending, they took the money in the Constituent Services Fund. See, you people don't realize that these politicians have different amounts of funding and sourcing, and that's how they get away with stealing, because they don't help the people. They just steal the fucking money. And when people say they're not getting help, they go help a few of their friends or pay a couple people, come on TV, come testify, and boom, everyone thinks they're doing a great thing. But the people who are actually in these programs and living through hell can tell you a different story. Ask any homeless person, are they really getting help? Hell no. Most of it, sometimes they don't want it, but most of the time they're not being offered it because they use favoritism. They favor in a society criminal, pedophile, rapists, nasty folk. They whoever is willing to be the nastiest, all in the name of Satan, they getting everything. And of course, you have to become transgendered. That's why I keep telling y'all that Beyonce a boy, Katy Perry a boy, Britney Spears a boy, Michelle Obama a boy, Joan Rivers a damn boy. None of them die. They're just demons. They're mannequins. RFID chip. So when they get tired of being a role, they go to another one. Just like Prince. Remember Prince wore a slave on his face or her face? Prince was at the own fucking funeral laughing at ya. Go look that up. That's why people be like, they keep saying it's celebrities or celebrity lookalikes or clones. They are clones. Star Wars, Attack of the Clones, anyone? And they have stormtroopers? Hello? You guys don't see this shit? Come on, man. You know we didn't go to the fucking moon. Even if you don't want to believe the truth that the earth is flat, fine. But you know damn well we didn't go to the fucking moon. So cut the bullshit. People who fucking, the way you think you gotta run to the moon and hide from the Lord. Yeah, fucking right. So finally, the first time that I turned myself in San Diego was in September of 2017. I was like, I'm tired of being on the run. I'm tired of this bullshit. You know, that's how I've been living in hostels. That's how I discovered hostels were crooked and a whole bunch of shit. All right, I'm turn myself in. I turned myself in to United States Marshals. I went before the judge. The judge informed me DC, under the rules of extradition, had 30 days to come pick me up. 30 days is 30 days. And my lawyer advised me the same. He said, you know what? If they don't come get you in 30 days, you're a free woman. You won't even have a warrant. And then it would be up to DC if they wanted to have another way to bring you back. Okay, sounds cool to me. I'm ready to do it. Ready to get this over with. Tell everyone the truth about what I've been through. And yeah. So obviously some folk don't want that to happen. But oh well. So I wound up going within 30 days before the judge. They like to wait till the last minute apparently. So they wait till the last minute, like the 27th day. Come get me. They fly me from San Diego to Dallas. From Dallas, they drive me to CTF the next night. The next day I go before the judge. Boom, the judge like, hey, you've been on the run for a couple of years.